I still hear your footsteps in the hallway, even when the house is empty now. Your shadow lingers in the doorway, like it doesn't know you're gone somehow. Your coffee cup is on the table, lipstick faded on the rim. I tell myself that I'm still able, but every breath still tastes like him. We were fire in the winter, we were thunder in the rain. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, calling out your name. My only love, where did you go? You left my heart in the afterglow. I'm holding on to what we were, but memories only make it worse. If I could turn back time enough, I'd fix the cracks, I'd give you us. Now all I have when night comes slow is the ghost of you, my only love. The city lights don't feel the same, they blur like tears across the sky. Every street still speaks your name in quiet ways I can't deny. Your sweater hanging in my closet still smells like yesterday. I wrap myself inside it just to feel you stay. We were music in the silence, we were poetry in pain. Now the rhythm of my heartbeat whispers you again. My only love, where did you go? You left my heart in the afterglow. I'm holding on to what we were, but memories only make it worse. If I could turn back time enough, I'd fix the cracks, I'd give you us. Now all I have when night comes slow is the ghost of you, my only love. Maybe I was too afraid to say the words I meant to say. Maybe love just slipped away like sand between our hands. If you ever hear this song, know I tried to stay strong, but losing you is where I don't belong. Soft breakdown, your name still lives inside my chest, a quiet ache I can't confess. Every almost every what if is all that's left. My only love, I let you down. Now I'm just ruins of what we found. The stars above don't shine enough to light the dark without your touch. If love was meant to hurt this way, why does my heart still beg you stay? Till my last breath I'll hold on to. The best of me was you, my only love, my only love. The night you walked away, the silence stayed behind. Your shadow on the wall still burns inside my mind. I trace the shape of you in every empty room. Your perfume on my skin fades too soon. The clock keeps ticking like it's calling out your name. Every second whispers what we became. I try to hold the pieces in the dark, but you didn't just leave, you left my heart. Now every memory cuts a little deeper, every promise feels a little weaker. You left my heart on the cold side of the bed, where your goodbye still echoes in my head. I'm breathing but I'm barely alive, since you took the light out of my eyes. You left my heart in the pouring rain, drowning in the words we couldn't say. I'm falling apart in the quiet of the night. You didn't just leave, you left my heart. I replay our last look in slow motion, your trembling hands, your broken devotion. I should have known by the way you cried. Love was already saying goodbye. Now I drive past streets we used to know, every corner tells me you let go. The radio plays our favorite song, but it feels like it doesn't belong. I keep reaching for a ghost beside me, but your side of the bed stays empty. You left my heart on the cold side of the bed, where your goodbye still echoes in my head. I'm breathing but I'm barely alive, since you took the light out of my eyes. You left my heart in the pouring rain, drowning in the words we couldn't say. I'm falling apart in the quiet of the night. You didn't just leave, you left my heart. If love was a fire, we watched it fade. Ashes of forever we never saved. Now all I have are photographs and a future that feels like the past. Was I not enough or just too late? Did we lose us to our own mistakes? I'd give anything just to restart, but you didn't just leave, you left my heart. So I'll keep your name like a scar in the dark, learning to live with the missing part. If loving you tore me apart, then healing begins where you left my heart. The silence sits between us like a ghost. Your coffee's cold, but I still hold it close. There's a picture on the wall we never took down, smiling like we didn't know how it would drown. I trace your name in dust upon the frame, like if I whisper soft, you'll stay the same. But every echo in this empty room reminds me love can fade too soon. We were fire under midnight skies, burning bright in borrowed time. I thought forever meant we'd try, but forever slowly said goodbye. Now you're standing in the doorway with tears you couldn't hide, and I'm reaching for the words you're still here, but you still leave. Every streetlight paints your face, and every stranger I embrace. I hear your laugh inside my head, and every I love you we never said. We let our pride build up a wall and watched our heaven slowly fall. We were dancing on fragile ground, hearts too scared to make a sound. We thought time would wait for us, but time was never on our side. Now you're standing in the doorway with tears you couldn't hide, and I'm reaching for the words that disappeared inside. If I had known the last time was the last time we would touch, I would have held you closer, I would have loved you twice as much. Now I'm learning how to break while watching you walk away. I found the love of my life just too late. If love is patient, why did we rush? If love is gentle, why was I so rough? We had the stars within our hands, but never learned to understand that sometimes sorry comes too late, and hearts don't heal the same way. So I still leave your side of the bed untouched, like maybe you'll come back for us. But hope is fading day by day, and I'm the one who let you slip away. Now you're gone beyond the doorway, and I can't change your mind. I'm screaming at the silence you left behind. If I could turn the last page before it tore in two, I would have fought the darkness just to fight for you. Now I'm holding what remains of promises we made. I found the love of my life just too late. And in another life, another place, maybe we wouldn't hesitate, maybe we would get it right. But in this one, we were just too late. I remember the night like a photograph, soft lights falling on your skin. You laughed and the whole world faded like nothing else had ever been. Your fingers traced my restless shadows. You said you don't have to hide. For the first time in my broken story, I felt safe inside. You were the answer to prayers I was too afraid to pray. Every scar I tried to bury, you kissed them all away. I found the love of my life, but I lost you in the night. Held forever the doorway, like you're walking back through it soon. Your voice still lives in my silence, echoing in every room. We dance slow in the kitchen, barefoot on shattered dreams. Now the floor is cold and empty, just memories and broken things. You said love was a promise nothing could tear apart, but time is a quiet thief with gentle hands and a cruel heart. I found the love of my life, but I lost you in the night. Every forever we whispered faded with the light. I found the love of my life, now I'm alone with the truth, that sometimes the greatest love is the one that you can't keep close to you. Maybe in another lifetime we don't run out of time. Maybe in a different ending your hand is still in mine. I replay our last goodbye like a scene I can't rewrite. If love was all we ever needed, why did it not survive? I still reach across the bed in the middle of the night, and every empty space reminds me I found the love of my life. I found the love of my life, in a moment, in a glance, in the way you said my name like I was your second chance. I found the love of my life, I know you're not by my side. You'll always be the reason my heart knows how to cry. I found the love of my life, and I had to let you go. The room still holds your shadow in the light, curtains breathing like you left last night. Your coffee cup is fading on the shelf, but I'm still here talking to myself. The silence cuts deeper than goodbye. Your picture frame won't let me lie. I trace your name across my phone, like somehow you come home. They say time heals everything, but time just echoes what we've been. Can you teach me how to cry when the tears won't fall at night, when my chest is caving in but my eyes are dry inside? I'm breaking but I don't know why. My heart screams but I stay quiet. If loving you is my whole life, now tell me how to cry. Your sweater still smells like rain, memories falling like window pane. Every corner whispers truth, that I was happy happiest with you. I play our song, I hold my breath, waiting for the part you said. We'll be fine, just stay with me. Now it's just a melody, they say fine will fade away, but it's louder every day. Can you teach me how to cry when the tears won't fall at night? When my chest is caving in, but my eyes are dry inside. I'm breaking, but I don't know why. My heart screams, but I stay quiet. If loving you is my whole life, now tell me how to cry. Baby, I'm still in denial, holding on to what's not mine. Maybe if the tears would fall, I could finally let you go. I don't know how to say goodbye when forever was the lie. I feel it in my bones, but I can't let it show. Why won't the tears come down? When you teach me how to cry, let the ocean flood my eyes. Let the silence wash away all the words we left behind. I'm breaking and I know why. You are home now, I'm outside. If losing you is my new life, teach me how it's been. If tears are how we heal, why can't I feel how to cry? It leans to when you're not around. I trace your shadow on the bedroom wall. Like if I stare long enough, you'll call. Your coffee's cold, still sitting by the sink. I swear I hear you every time I blink. We said forever like it was a fact. Now all I do is play the moments back. I try to breathe, but it hurts inside. I'm learning how to live with half a life. I lose myself every time I miss you. Fall apart over things we used to do. I gave you all the best of me, the truth. And now I don't know who I am without you. I lose myself in the words you said, and all the dreams still sleeping in my head. You took my heart and left me here confused. I lose myself, trying not to lose you. Your hoodie's hanging like you're coming home. I talk to silence like it's not alone. I replay fights we swore we'd never have. Love turned fragile, broken half. I smile for strangers, lie and say I'm fine, but every song still sounds like you. The room still smells like your perfume. Midnight talk stuck in rewind. I trace your name on the ceiling like it's the last thing that's mine. Your coffee cup by the window, your jacket still on the chair. Funny how silence pretend you're not there. I learned how to breathe in pieces, learn how to smile in pain. But every road I walk alone still whispers your name. How do I love after you? Tell me how hearts start again. When every song feels unfinished and every touch feels pretend. I gave you all that I was, now I'm half of who I used to be. How do I live after you when you're still living in me? I scroll through ghosts on my phone, memories dressed up as lies. You look so happy without me, guess I was easy to leave behind. I talk to strangers about you like they know what you mean, but no one sees the version of you that lived inside me. I tried to drown the feeling in crowded rooms and neon lights, but love doesn't die quietly, it screams every night. How do I love after you when you taught my heart the truth? That some people stay forever, even when they leave you. I gave you all that I was, now I'm learning how to breathe. How do I live after you when you're still everything to me? If loving you was a crime, I'd do the time again. I'd lose myself 1,000 ways just to feel you once again. And they say time heals all wounds, but time just taught me how to miss. I don't bleed the way I used to, but I still feel this. Maybe one day I'll let go, maybe one day I'll be fine, but tonight I'm still holding what we left behind. How do I love after you when my heart still speaks your name? I survive, but I don't feel alive, it's not the same. I gave you all that I was, and you walked away for free. How do I love after you when you're still part of me? So if you hear this someday, know it's true, every word I say. I learned how to lose myself in loving you, and I never found my way after you. The room still smells like your perfume, ghosts of you in every corner. I talk to walls at 2:30, like maybe they still know you better. Your shadow sleeps beside my name on every screen, every sound. I keep rewinding yesterday, but it never turns around. I gave you all my quiet nights, all my truth, all my fear. You said forever with your eyes, then disappeared. I'm empty now, since you walked out the door. My heart's still beating, but it doesn't feel like mine anymore. I'm empty now, like a house red like promises on my skin. You left without a last goodbye, left me learning how to pretend. Every song we used to play feels heavier than before. I dance with memories in the dark while you're dancing with someone new, I'm sure. I built a world inside your hands, you dropped it on the ground. Now I'm collecting broken plans I never found. I'm empty now, since you walked out the door. My heart's still beating, but it doesn't feel like mine anymore. I'm empty now, like a house with the lights still on. I smile in public, break alone. I'm breathing, but you're gone. If love is meant to hurt this way, why did it feel like home? You were the only place I had. Now I sleep here all alone. I give back every I love you, just to feel you one more time. But you're already a memory, and I'm stuck behind. I'm empty now, no echo when I cry, just silence screaming louder every time I try. I'm empty now, but I still call your name. You took the best part of me and left the rest in pain. If you ever miss me somehow, just know this truth somehow. I loved you deep, I loved you real, and now I'm empty now. Midnight on the ceiling, shadows on the wall. I still hear you breathing like you never left at all. Your sweater on the chair, your name inside my phone. Every memory is loud, but I'm sleeping here alone. The city keeps on moving, but my heart forgot the way. Every road I walk tonight still leads to yesterday. I talk to ghosts in silence, say your name out loud, but even my own heartbeat won't answer me now. There's no echo when I cry, no one hears me fall apart. I scream your name into the dark, but it never comes back to my heart. I loved you past goodbye, past the truth, past the lie. Now the walls don't answer why. There's no echo when I cry. Your laugh was like a sunrise, breaking through my skin. Now the mornings feel like wars I never win. I replay every promise like a song stuck on rewind. You moved on in real life, I'm still frozen in your time. I hold my breath for miracles that There's no echo when I cry, no reflection, no reply. All the love I can't deny just fades into the night. I loved you past goodbye, past the truth, past the lie. Now the silence is my sky. There's no echo when I cry. If love's a sound, then mine went quiet, like a song without a chorus. I gave you all my oxygen. Now I'm learning how to breathe without us. I would bleed just to feel you, but you don't feel me at all. I'm shouting from the bottom while you're already above the fall. Say my name just once. There's no echo when I cry, just the truth that cannot run. I was fire in your night, you were my only sun. I loved you past goodbye, past the hurt, past the fight. Now my voice fades in the sky. There's no echo when I cry, so I whisper to the stars what I couldn't say to you. If you ever hear this pain, just know it was all true. Midnight talks still echo in my head. Your laugh lives in the space of my bed. I trace your shadow on these empty walls. Even silence sounds like you. When it falls, I kept your secrets like they were my own. Built a future out of broken bones. You said forever like you meant the sound. Now your absence is the loudest thing around. I replace like a faded song. Every note feels slightly wrong. I'm holding on, you already changed. Tell me, do you feel the same? So say my name when you're lonely at night, when your heart remembers what your lips deny. Say my name when the truth hurts too much, when you miss the way I loved you, the way I touch. Say my name when the tears won't fall and you pretend you don't care at all. If I still live somewhere in your pain, baby, say my name. I see your face in every crowded room, still chasing ghosts of me and you. I learned how love can feel like war, how goodbye can sound like forevermore. Your hoodie still smells like yesterday, like promises we couldn't save. I try to move on, but I stay the same, just a heart still beating in your frame. If I was easy to forget, why do you look back with regret? I'm fading slow, but not erased. I'm still written on your veins. So say my name when you're lonely at night, when your heart remembers what your lips deny. Say my name Baby, say my name. I don't need you to come back home. I just need to know I wasn't alone. Was I just a season, just a phase? Or did I mean more than you ever said? If love was real, if it wasn't a game, then why do I still feel your flame? Say it softly, say it slow, even if it's all you'll ever show. Say my name when you close your eyes, when you miss the truth you left behind. Say my name like a final prayer, like I still matter, like I was there. Say my name when you can't escape a memory of my face. If loving me still feels the same, baby, say my name. I won't ask you to stay, I won't beg you to change. Just don't erase what we became. If you remember me, say my name. The night still knows your name. It whispers when I try to sleep. Every street light feels the same, like it's watching over memories. I kept your jacket in my room, still smells like late July. I tell myself I'll let you go, but I'm not strong enough tonight. I learned how to smile in photographs while breaking quietly inside. I pretend that I'm moving on, but you're still crossing my mind. If you remember me, do you feel the way I do when a song comes on the radio? Does it pull you back to if you remember me in the dark when you're alone? Do you miss the way I loved you, or am I the only one holding on? Your shadow lives in my phone, no messages I never erase. I replay every almost forever, every word I couldn't say. They say time heals everything, but it just teaches me how to hide. I learned how to breathe without you, but not how to say goodbye. I walk past places we used to be, like they don't recognize my face. I'm smiling for the world again, but you're the ache I can't replace. If you remember me, do your hands still shake sometimes when love feels heavy on your chest and you wish you could rewind? If you remember me when your heart feels incomplete, do you miss the way I loved you, or am I just a memory? Maybe I was only a season, maybe you were my whole year. Maybe love isn't meant to last, but damn, it felt so real right here. I give up all my tomorrows just to hear you say my name. But you chose a life without me, and I'm learning how to stay. If I disappear from your life, like I never meant a thing, just know I loved you quietly in ways you'll never see. If you remember me, please don't turn away. Let it hurt for just a second. Let my ghost inside you stay. If you remember me, tell the truth when you're alone. I was more than just a chapter. I was love you once called home. If you ever say my name under breath or in your sleep, I'll be right there in the silence. If you remember me. The room still smells like your perfume. Midnight talks, an empty moon. Your shadow's dancing on my wall, but you don't answer when I call. I trace your name on shattered glass. Memories moving way too fast. You said forever like it's true. Now I'm learning how to lose you. Every promise in my head still sleeps beside the words you said. I hold my breath, but I can't breathe when every part of me is weak. How do I live without you when my heart still beats your name? Every road keeps leading to you, but you're not standing in the rain. How do I live without you when you were all I knew? I smile, but I'm barely alive. I'm just surviving, trying to live without you. Your laugh still echoes in my phone. Unread texts, I'm still alone. I play our song at 2 a.m. and break myself all over again. I learned your scars, you learned my pain. We burned so bright, then turned to flames. I'd give my soul, I'd give my truth, just to feel the ghost of you. If love is letting someone go, why does it hurt this deep and slow? I close my eyes, but all I see is who you used to be with me. How do I live without you when my heart still beats your name? Every road keeps leading to you, but you're not standing in the rain. How do I live without you when you were all I knew? I smile, but I'm barely alive. I'm just surviving, trying to live without you. Maybe time will teach my heart how to love without the scars. But right now every breath I take feels like another small heartbreak. If you're here to somewhere tonight, know I loved you with my life. I let you go, but it's not true. I'm still bleeding over you. How do I live without you when you're written in my veins? Every dream still feels like you. Every tear whispers your name. How do I live without you when goodbye feels untrue? If love comes back someday, I'll still be here, broken but true. Until then I'll fade in blue, learning how to live without you. The room is quiet, but my head's too loud. Your ghost is leaning on the door frame now. Every laugh we left unfinished, every promise we outlived. I trace your name on empty air, like maybe you're still listening somewhere. I swore I'd be okay by now, but I still break when you come around. I've been learning how to smile in pain, how to say I'm fine and mean the opposite. If loving you was a beautiful lie, why does the truth hurt more at night? I'm standing here with everything we used to be. My hands are shaking, heart exposed. You said forever, then you let me go. I'm standing here where your love used to feel like home. If you ever wonder where I disappeared, I'm still standing here. I hear our song in passing cars, like memories chasing broken stars. I keep your sweater just to feel like something we had was ever real. I tried to drown you in someone new, but love don't work like it's supposed to. Every road just leads me back to the night you never came back. I replay words I should have said, they echo louder in my head. I gave you all I couldn't save, now I'm learning how to grieve the same. I'm standing here with everything we used to be. My hands are shaking, heart exposed. You said forever, then you let me go. I'm standing here, calling your name to empty space. If loving you was all I had, why did you walk away so fast? If I could freeze the moment before your goodbye, I'd stay right there forever. At least I'd still be alive. They say time heals, but it just teaches me how to hide, how to breathe without you, how to survive. I don't hate you, I just miss who I was before your love taught me how to fall apart. I'm standing here with scars you'll never see, still holding on to pieces of the you that loved me. I'm standing here, even though you're gone. If you ever feel alone tonight, just know I'm standing here. The room is quiet, I was fine in the dark, or at least I believed it. Living day to day, never feeling too deep. I knew how to smile, I knew how to breathe. I had walls for a reason, they were keeping me safe. I didn't dream big, didn't ask for forever. Didn't need a name carved into my chest. My heart was a house with the lights turned low, silent but steady, I guess. Then you came like a song I didn't expect. Every note pulled me closer to the edge. You touched my soul like it wanted to break. Now I don't recognize myself. Before your love, I was lonely but whole. Now I'm missing the pieces you stole. You showed me your shadow still sleeps on my side. Your laugh still lives in my phone. I replay your voice just to feel alive, even knowing I'm alone. I learned your scars, I learned your fears. I held you through your worst nights. Funny how I carried your broken parts, but you left with all of mine. You said forever like it was real, like love was something you'd keep. But promises fade when the feeling's gone, and I'm drowning in what we used to be. Before before your love ruined me. Maybe I loved you more than I should. Maybe you love the idea, not me. If I could go back, I'd still choose you. Even the light you'd leave. 'Cause pain is the price of feeling alive, and you are my favorite mistake. But I'd trade every memory of us just to feel okay. Before your love, I was numb, not afraid. Now every song sounds like your name. before your love. The room still smells like your perfume. Midnight talk stuck in rewind. I trace your name on the ceiling like it's the last thing that's mine. Your coffee cup by the window, your jacket still on the chair. Funny how silence gets louder when I pretend you're not there. I learned how to breathe in pieces, learned how to smile in pain. But every road I walk alone still whispers your name. How do I love after you? Tell me how hearts start again when every song feels unfinished and every touch feels pretend. I gave you all that I was, now I'm half of who I used to be. How do I live after you when you're still living in me? I scroll through ghosts on my phone, memories dressed up as lies. You look so happy without me. Guess I was easy to leave behind. I talk to strangers about you like they know what you mean. But no one sees the version of you that lived inside me. I tried to drown the feeling in crowded rooms and neon lights. But love doesn't die quietly, it screams every light. How do I love after you when you taught my heart the truth that some people stay forever even when they leave you? I gave you all that I was, now I'm learning how to breathe. How do I live after you when you're still everything to me? If loving you was a crime, I'd do the time again. I'd lose myself 1,000 ways just to feel you once again. They say time heals all wounds, but time just taught me how to miss. I don't bleed the way I used to, but I still feel this. Maybe one day I'll let go, maybe one day I'll be fine, but tonight I'm still holding what we left behind. How do I love after you when my heart still speaks your name? I survive, but when I don't feel love is not the same. I told you what I was, and you walked away for free. How do I live after you when you're still So if you hear this someday, know it's true, every word I say. I learned how to lose myself in loving you, and I never found my way after you. The room still smells like your perfume, but the air feels colder now. Your shadow sleeps on the wall like you never learned how to leave this house. I replay every almost word, every time I should have stayed. We were fire wrapped in whispers, now I'm drowning in what we didn't say. I hold my breath when the night comes in, like maybe you'll hear my heart break again. Even in the silence, I hear your name. In the quiet, you're calling me the same. Every space between the beats is where your memory bleeds. I try to move on, I try to breathe, but love don't die, it just falls asleep. And I'm still listening for you, even in the silence. Your laughter lives in old songs, in the cracks of a faded tune. I talk to ghosts in empty rooms, pretend that they sound like you. You said time would make it easier, but time just taught me how to pretend. I smile like I'm healed and over it, but I still miss you like the end. I trace your name on shattered glass. Every future feels like the past. Even in the silence, I hear your name. In the quiet, you're calling me the same. Every space between the beats is where your memory bleeds. I try to move on, I try to breathe, but love don't die, it just falls asleep. And I'm still listening for you, even in the silence. If loving you was a mistake, then why does letting go hurt more? I'd give my peace just to hear you say you still miss me like before. If this is what forever means, then forever's breaking me. No goodbye, no last kiss, just echoes. And this, even in the silence, you're still here. In every tear I don't let fall. I learned how to live without your touch, but not without you at all. If love's a sound that never fades, were a spark in the dark of September, laughing like time was a lie. You said forever like you really meant it. I wrote your name in my sky. Now every street feels colder at night. Every song knows your face. I'm holding memories tighter than truth, while you're already replaced. I still sleep on your side of the bed, like you might come back instead. This is our story, love, written in pain. Every chapter ends, calling your name. I gave you my heart, you gave me goodbye. Now I'm learning how love learns to die. This is our story, love, torn and undone, two souls, one fire. Now I'm the only one. I replay it slow just to feel enough. I'm stuck in the ruins of story, love. Your jacket still smells like a yesterday. I can't bring myself to forget. I trace all the scars that you never saw on a heart you never protected. You said I was home, then you moved on, like I was a place you outgrew. I stayed when the lights started fading. You left when it finally broke through. Now I talk to the ceiling at night, asking God if I tried hard enough. This is our story, love, bleeding in blue. Every word sounds like me without you. I held your fears, you dropped my hand. Some endings we don't understand. This is our story, love, ashes and dust. You promised forever, forever was us. Now I'm loving a ghost I can't touch. I'm lost in the pages of story, love. If loving you was a war, I'd still lose it again. I'd still fall just as hard just to feel you pretend. I'd choose every tear, every sleepless night, if it meant one more moment where you were still mine. Break. I don't hate you, I just miss who we were. This is our story, love, quiet and scarred. Two broken kids with one fragile heart. I kept the dreams, you kept your pride. Now I'm learning how to survive. This is our story, love, fading away, still beautiful, even in pain. If loving you was never enough, I'll close the book, but I'll never forget us. I trace your name on a fogged up mirror, like it might bring you back somehow. Every room still breathes your silence, every then is screaming now. I learned how to smile in public, hide the cracks when people ask. But alone I break in pieces, missing what we used to have. I gave you my nights, my fears, my youth, every version of my truth. But love don't always mean it stays. Sometimes it just walks away. I was never enough for you, never the one you choose to stay. I gave you my whole heart, bruised and blue. Still you needed more than me. I loved you deep, I loved you rough. I bled for us, I broke for us. But every time I tried my best, I was never enough. Your ghost still sleeps beside my pillow, still feels warm, still feels unfair. You promised forever so softly, like you knew you wouldn't be there. I replay all the what ifs, every word I should have said. If love was a test of endurance, I would have passed to the end. I learned how to lose myself, trying to be someone else, just to fit the shape you need. I shrank so you could breathe. I was never enough for you, never the one you choose to stay. I gave you my whole heart, bruised and blue. Still you needed more than me. I loved you deep, I loved you rough. I wasn't scared to give too much, but every time I tried my best, I was never enough. Maybe love's not meant to save us, maybe hearts are meant to crack. Maybe timing's just a killer and there's no rewinding back. If I could trade this pain for wisdom, I still choose you just to know how it feels to lose the future you were never gonna hold. I stayed when it was hardest, you left when it was real. I guess my biggest weakness was loving how I feel. I was never enough for you, but you were everything to me. I'd burn my world just to prove what you refused to see. Now I'm learning how to stand up from the pieces of my trust. Loving you was never wrong. I was just never enough. If you hear this in the silence, know I loved you honestly. I was never enough for you, but you were always enough for me. The room is quiet, but my heart's still loud. Your name is echoing through the walls now. I trace the cracks where your shadow stayed. Every little thing still feels your shape. The nightlight flickers like it knows the truth. I'm talking to the ceiling, pretending it's you. I've learned how to smile when I'm breaking inside. Learn how to sleep with you, ghost by my side. I swear I'm stronger than I was before. But strength don't stop me missing you more. If you hear me somewhere in the dark tonight, I'm still reaching, even though you're out of sight. If your heart still remembers my name, if love still hurts you the same, please don't forget me. If you hear me, your old hoodie still smells like rain, like late night drives and promises we made. I replay moments I should let go, but my heart don't listen. It just says no. I see you everywhere, but you're never here. Time keeps moving, I'm frozen in fear. They say love fades, but mine just changed it. Learn how to bleed instead of stay. I try to bury what we used to be, but the memories keep digging me free. If you hear me through the silence and the scars, I'm still calling from the ruins of who we are. If you ever miss the way we felt, the way we burned, the way we felt, please don't forget me. If you hear me, maybe you're happy, maybe I'm just a song, a voice in your past that you've already moved on from. But if your chest ever feels too tight, if love still keeps you up at night, that's me, still loving you quietly. Break, I don't need you to come back home. I just need to know I wasn't alone. If you hear me when the world goes still and slow, I'm still here, love, even if you never know. If my voice ever finds your soul, if my tears ever reach your own, please remember me. If you hear, I'll fade into the sound of you, still hoping somehow you hear me too. Midnight on the ceiling, shadows know my name. Your jacket on the chair still smells like rain. I talk to empty spaces like you're in the room. Every little silence sounds like you. Coffee going cold, just like your goodbye. every will be fine was just a lie. I replay the moment when you slipped away, like a broken record I can't erase. I thought time would save me, but it only made it worse. Every beat inside my chest still whispers your first word. It's the sound of you in every song I try to play, in the echo of my heart that never fades away. It's the sound of you in the quiet after truth, when the world goes numb. All I hear is you. Streetlights blur like tears I never cried, smiling for the world but dying inside. I scroll through memories I should have burned. Still loving you is what I never learned. Your laugh still haunts my favorite tune. Your name still hides in every moon. I swore I'd be okay alone, but I'm lost in a place we used to call home. I try to forget you, but forgetting feels like sin, 'cause every piece of who I am still knows where you've been. It's the sound of you in every song I try to play, in the echo of my heart that never fades away. It's the sound of you in the quiet after truth, when the world goes numb. All I hear is, if loving you was wrong, then why does it feel right? Why do I miss you more at the end of every night? I trade all of tomorrow for one more yesterday, just to hear you say my name the way you used to say. I don't need your touch, I don't need your face, I just need the sound of you calling my name. It's the sound of you still living in my chest, in every broken branch, and in every beat that's left. It's the sound of you, I can't turn it down. Even in the silence, you're the loudest sound. If love is just a memory, then I'm still holding on, 'cause losing you is the saddest song I've ever sung. The streetlights blur like my memories. Every drop sounds like your name. I still see us us in the quiet spaces where love felt safe before it changed. Your jacket's still on the chair by the door, like you might walk in again. I talk to the walls, they don't answer me. Guess they know how this ends. You said time would heal the cracks, but time just learned how to hurt me back. After the rain, I'm standing alone, watching our colors fade into gray. I held your heart like it was my home. Now I don't know where to stay. If love was a storm we didn't survive, I'm soaked in the words you never said. You promised the sun would come back around, but you left me here after the rain. Your laughter echoes in empty rooms, like a song I can't turn off. I replay the night you said I need space, but what you meant was I'm lost. I trace your name in the fog on my mirror, then wipe it away again. Trying to be strong, but strength feels heavy when you're missing your other half. I still reach for you in the dark, like love forgot we fell apart. After the rain, I'm standing alone, watching our shadows fall away. I gave you pieces I can't replace. Now I'm learning how to break. If love was a storm we didn't survive, I'm drowning in what we were. You said forever was just bad timing, now forever hurts. After the rain, maybe in another life, we don't let fear speak louder than love. Maybe you stay, maybe I'll fight, maybe we're enough. But this life chose goodbye, and I didn't get a say. After the rain, I whisper your name, like it might bring you back to me. I loved you deeper than I should have gone. Now death is all I see. If healing is light, it's taking its time. I'm learning to feel again. You were the calm before everything broke. Now I'm left with the pain. After the rain, the clouds move on, but I remain, still learning how to breathe again. If I ever love the same way, it won't be. After the rain. The room still smells like your perfume. Midnight talking to the walls. Your shadow dances on the ceiling, like you never left at all. I replay every little moment, like it's stuck on broken screens. We were fire in the silence, now it's quiet killing me. I try to be strong, I try to move on, but love don't listen when it's gone. So come back to me. I'm still right here on my knees, holding on to what we used to be. Come back to me. I swear I'll learn from my mistakes. I'll love you better than yesterday. If your heart still feels my name, please come back to me. Your laugh is hiding in my playlist. Every song sounds like goodbye. I see your face in every stranger, in every almost, every why. They say time heals the broken, but it only slows the pain. I'm smiling just to fool the world while I'm drowning in your name. I built these walls to survive, but you're the only thing inside. So come back to me. I'm still right here on my knees, praying love ain't lost its key. Come back to me. I'll hold you like it's our last night. Never let the dark win the fight. If you still dream the way I do, come back to me. If I could turn the clock around, I'd stop the words that tore us down. I'd choose you every time again, even if it breaks me in the end. I don't need perfect, I just need us. Even shattered, even bruised, I'd rather bleed with you beside me than heal alone without you. Do you still feel me when it rains? Do I still echo in your pain? Come back to me. I'm losing sleep, I'm losing air. Your absence everywhere. Come back to me. If love is more than memory, if you still believe in you and me, if there's a chance you'll feel the same, don't let us fade. I'll be waiting where we fell apart. Same broken place, same open heart. If you hear this song someday, just know I never walked away. The room is quiet, but my mind won't sleep. Your name still echoes in the walls of me. I trace your shadow on an empty bed. Every promise feels like something we never said. Your jacket's hanging like you're coming home, but time keeps proving I'm here alone. I smile in public, I break inside. I learned how to live but forgot how to try. I replay us in slow motion, every laugh, every goodbye. Love was never the problem, it was learning how to survive. If you still believe in the way we were, in the love that hurt but was always pure, if you still believe I'm still here, I stay, holding on to a heart that you took away. If you still believe, maybe I can too, that some broken things still make it through. I see your face in strangers' eyes, in songs we loved in passing time. I talk to you when no one's near, like you can still somehow hear. I kept your dreams, you kept my pain. We said forever like it was safe. Now I count nights instead of stars, wondering where you are. They say love fades like a memory, but yours still bleeds through mine. I tried to let go gracefully, but you're written in my spine. If you still believe in the way we felt when we said forever and met ourselves, if you still believe I'm still here, I stayed, picking up the pieces you walked away. If you still believe in what we lost, I'd pay the truth, no matter the cost. I'm not asking you to come back, I'm not begging for your touch. I just need to know that what we had was enough, that I wasn't loving alone, that I wasn't holding a lie, that when you say my name it still shakes you inside. I still love you quietly, like a secret I can't burn. Some hearts don't break loudly, they just stake and learn. If you still believe in the scars we share, in the love that stayed even when it wasn't fair, if you still believe, then I'll breathe again. I've been dying slow, trying to pretend. If you still believe, then don't let me go, 'cause I've been lost since the night you let us go. I'll be right here where we used to dream. If you still believe, maybe you'll remember me.